Life comes at you fast in fantasy football news and swinging all day long, baby. And Elijah Moore is getting traded to the Cleveland Browns. And now we got a huge conundrum here because we got a lot of pieces here on the Browns. Elijah Moore is a player everybody was expecting to break out in 2022, but the Jets did Jets things. Elijah Moore did well during his rookie season with 3 wide receiver 1 weeks, multiple double-digit PPR performances. In his last 2 years combined, he had a 15% target share and averaged 64.73 air yards per game and was looking like he was turning up. Had a good portfolio from Ole Miss. His collegiate profile looked pretty good. Pegged as a slot receiver plus guy that should get about 80 to 90% of his snaps in the slot, but can do a little bit on the outside. He's got some speed bursts, but he's very nuanced with good hands. The thing about this is the Browns, they got Donovan Peoples-Jones, who commanded a 19% target share last year. However, his contract is up at the end of 2023. So what's this Browns team going to look like going forward? Is he going to be able to continue capturing this large of a target share? David Bell's on the team, rookie from last year. A rookie that we loved on the channel. Highly productive rookie. Drafted in the 3rd round. Athleticism wasn't hitting the spec, but there was some speculation still. This might be the end of him, or might not. Maybe he needs to work his way up during camp. Maybe he survives. Maybe attrition hits. And I say attrition because we got Amari Cooper on the roster. Amari Cooper had a 27% target share last year, but during his tenure at Dallas, this whole career pretty much, he was dealing with injuries, working through them, and he's not getting any younger, and he's got a potential out on his contract at the end of 2024. At that time, he'll be 30 years old. He's not getting any younger. He is an older wide receiver, and the thing about this is he's pegged to be the top dog here in this offense going into next year. Donovan Peoples-Jones was coming in stride with him, though, in target share at the end of the year last year. So is this going to continue? And how's Elijah Moore, even with these two hitting in stride, is going to impact this? What if David Bell takes a step forward? We might have a mess here, considering this team was 6th in the league in run rate, a 46% run rate last year. Deshaun Watson has to take a step forward. Little rusty, as we saw. We should have expected that. Now he's got an offseason. Now we're going to have a preseason. What are we going to get out of Deshaun Watson this year? But things have to improve. The volume in the offense has to improve in order for Elijah Moore and some of these other pieces to really hit in stride. Amari Cooper's that guy you don't have to worry about for 2023. However, 2024 and forward, you might have to think about that. Again, older wide receivers you have to worry about, but he's very nuanced. He's a good player, top-tier player coming out of college. Technically a generational prospect during that time. And now we're at the back 9 of his career. So really, we're just taking it year by year anyways. Donovan Peoples-Jones. What's going to happen this year? He's going to have to continue to be productive. If not, he's going to a different team. If that does happen, that opens things up in this offense. But everything's hearsay. We got to get through the season. We got to get through camp. And again, attrition could be a thing, but this team's got some depth at wide receiver. If anything, the buy here is Deshaun Watson. Elijah Moore's price, kind of high right now. Before this deal, on the trade calculator, over at DLF, is being valued as an early 2nd round pick around a 203 range. Things are changing now. You look on Twitter, and I'm trying to evaluate from that, and you're getting a mixed bag. And the mixed bag is people are like, hallelujah, this guy's leaving the Jets. Now he's going to a new team. The other side of the bag, you got people saying, hey, he's going to the Browns. 6th in run rates. Deshaun Watson has to step it up. You got Cooper there. You got other targets there. You got David Njoku as well. They also like to run the ball. So you have that as well. Startup draft ADP has him as the wide receiver 48. 96th overall as well. All things all, for my gut feeling from this, I feel like there's going to be a time down the road where he's going to be a good buy. Right now, it's probably not it because there might be a value spike in your league, but there might not be. This might be a time where it spikes liquidity and you can catch him at a cheaper price point than what the calculator says. Calculator says 203. Maybe you can catch him for cheaper than that. This smells liquidity for some people, which means someone's going to try and trade him just to get him off the roster. That might happen. Or they might try and catch a bag and try to oversell you on that as well. because they know he's off the Jets. We're getting a mixed bag here of emotion from a lot of people off Dynasty Fantasy Football Twitter, whatever that means. But a lot of people are going to come to this video, try and catch a gauge of what's happening. Like I always say, when a player changes in value, you got to kick the tires. If you want him, probably try and catch him for cheaper than what he's listed at. If you're trying to sell him, that might be as a good time because he's liquid right now. But also, if he's starting to get snaps in season, that would be a good time too. He's only 22 years old. Plenty of game left on him. Plenty of tread left on the tires. The Browns' wide receiver core in another year or two is going to be very ambiguous. David Bell's stock is dead. If you've ever been interested in him, you're in a deep, deep league, you can hold it. Maybe you can catch him free as a throw-in because he's not going to cost you anything if you're really into it. If you already got your shares, those shares are probably dead, and you're probably just going to have to hold them and hope for the best. I would not be acting like the sky is falling right now because things could turn around like that. An injury in camp, him just playing well in camp because he can do that. That's in his profile. Odds are kind of stacked against him, and it's also stacked against him because there's also a lot of pass catchers in this offense, and right now it's been a low-volume passing offense. Even if it increases by like 25%, it's still a low-volume passing offense if you're looking at it that way. So really, this offense has to kick it in gear with the pace. You can make the case they gave Watson all that guaranteed money. However, that doesn't mean anything because you got to do what you got to do to win games, and nothing's going to change until it actually changes. But I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you buying, selling, keeping, erasing, doing whatever with Elijah Moore? I want to hear about that in the comment section. David Bell, Watson, Njoku, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Amari Cooper. I want to hear about it all. Make sure you smash that subscribe button on the way out. I'm only here to help you with your Dynasty teams, giving you the content that you need. I want to thank you for watching, though. Catch you on the next video.